Congressman Swalwell, who's co-sponsoring a bill that would investigate Trump ties with Russia pre-election. So, Congressman, it looks like what Charles Krauthammer is saying is that the left seems to be sanitizing the Hillary loss and then pointing into all sorts of misdirection in order to smear Trump and now even smear Comey. But let me ask you this, because we have a report now from The Guardian that said Obama officials actually tried to wiretap Trump people in the summer over their potential ties to Russia. We don't even know if that was allowed. It was knocked down at first. It may have been allowed later, but in the interest of being fair and balanced, would you be okay with the Trump team, when he takes office, investigating Clinton officials for soliciting funds from Saudi Arabia? Because if you ask me, the Saudis poured millions into the Clinton Foundation pre-election. That would move the needle more than a few leaked emails from John Podesta, wouldn't it not?
Well, thank you, Jesse, for having me on. And I think what's most important for our country right now as a new president takes the oath is to look forward, not backward. And that's why I think we have to do everything we can to secure our democracy. And Jesse, the public finding that came out found that not only did Russia hack our democracy and attack it, not only was it ordered by Vladimir Putin, not only did they have a preferred candidate in mind, the most important finding, I think, is that they intend to do this again. And so I have been concerned that Donald Trump, up until just this week, didn't even acknowledge that Russia was responsible. But I think if we don't want to see this happen again from Russia or any other country, we have to make recommendations to secure our democracy.
I agree with that, and I think everybody agrees with that. People are curious why President Obama took this long to take action over the hacking, because it's been going on for quite some time. There's a lot of allegations about hacking democracy. I don't really know what that means, considering none of the vote tallies were affected. Yeah. I do know other people tried to affect the integrity of the election. NBC News released this hot mic tape. CNN leaked questions to Hillary before the debate. The DNC paid people to start fights at Trump rallies. There was a lot of stuff going on that affected the integrity of the election. I don't know if John Podesta's email about people complaining about Chelsea Clinton was that significant.
Well, Jesse, what Russia did was unprecedented in that they hacked emails and then they disseminated it. They paid social media trolls to perpetuate fake news, and their own television station, RT, Broadcast in America, kind of amplified that fake news. And what we know from our intelligence is that they did this because they wanted to help Donald Trump. Donald Trump is going to be the president. There's no disputing that. There's no evidence that vote tallies were changed. What I am talking about, though, is the integrity of our elections. These fights should belong to us. They should be spirited. They should be hard fought. But we should, both parties, say we're not going to allow outside countries to try and tip the scales one way or another.
I completely agree with you. Russia's got to butt out of what we're doing. We got our own thing going on. And, I don't even know if they have elections over there, so they just need to stay in their country. We'll stay in ours. But, people have been complaining a long time about President-elect Donald Trump. He can't be trusted with this national security information. But meanwhile, it's the Democrats who were hacked, who didn't have a robust hacking defense. And now it looks like the intelligence community may have even leaked some of the briefings. So Trump's been pretty tight-lipped. But, on the other side, there's been a lot of leaks. So I just want to make sure everybody stops leaking and we get the Russians out. But I hate to see this whole thing politicized. Congressman, thank you very much for joining us. I really appreciate it.
Of course.
All right, so as Charles Krauthammer said, while President Obama has been leaving landmines for Donald Trump as he heads out the door, he also delivered a farewell address that yours truly attended.
In 10 days, the world will witness a hallmark of our democracy.